Hola, hola, how are you? Hey, sugars, this is a pre-recorded video with a live chat that is streaming. I do apologize. I have to pre-record some of this. This is going to be part one. So what had happened? What were they talking about, you guys? Let's get into it. Shout out to phone calls from prison. Of course, if you want to get the original content without me blurting, interrupting, and busting through the audio, then you definitely can go to phone calls from prison to get the uninterrupted vibe. I'm sure you've already been to Sister Shay and her husband's house and you've already seen it over there, but if not, we'll definitely link it in the description below. Welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, baby, where we do a little bit of cussing around here. So your parental advisory has been advised. Also, baby, listen, we may have some bad opinions and whatever it is that you're going through. If you feel triggered, baby, just remember we're not talking about you. We're talking about the people on the screen. So, baby, let's get into this mess, all right? Let's hit that play button. Let me get that closed caption.
You good over there?
Hello.
Huh?
What'd you say?
You good over there?
I'm wonderful over here. How are you feeling?
You say you what?
I said I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good, good. All right. Just want to make sure you got to your destination and got it together.
Yeah. You know, and when I went there, they didn't really. You know how things act up when you're at home, and then when you take it in, it doesn't act right.
Yeah.
So your generator's fine. We let it run the whole time. It was back there, and there's nothing. I'm like, no, don't do that. I said, don't do that. I said it's a hit or miss, meaning sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you need to pretend like it's shut off, like it does when I have it, and do it, because 7 out of 10 times it's not, it's not reliable, and it should be. Seeing how it's brand new. Can't find where the leak's coming from. Are you sure there's a leak? Okay, it's wet. So I ended up calling the general manager at the place where I got it from. And I just had a conversation with him, like, yeah, I'm driving up there this week, and I'm turning this in. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work out, because it shouldn't have these many issues. And the first week of me owning it, I said, and I've been talking to the sales guy, and he has been no help, at all. And it just doesn't make sense that I'm having all these issues with a brand new vehicle. Well, so I said, I understand lemon law, because I used to work in, with lemon law. So I understand some things come off on the assembly line with issues, but god damn, I've got like 5. I don't have one. I've got, the sure part, it said work. When they plug it in, it works. So he didn't ground it at the house. So he got on the phone with the service people, and they told him what to do. So he's supposed to be making those corrections so that I can have shore power. So he was like, it works. So he plugged it up, it works. And I was like, oh, okay. All right, everything's working.
Sister Sonya, I just feel like, baby doll, you said you did your research. We can research something. We can go onto a website and look at new vehicles, new homes, that you're window shopping. Obviously, you didn't do enough research, baby. And then you say you got all these problems going on with this brand new vehicle. Is it problematic because you don't know how to live this new life that you just jumped into? Baby, I don't know. I don't know if it's a rental, if you finance it, if you took your pocketbook down there and paid it off. That's none of my business. But what I do know is all of these problems, honey, it sounds like you're about to catch on fire. And we told you before, just go on ahead and take that vehicle back. I don't know what kind of point you were trying to prove with this vehicle. I don't know what your POV was. Here's my whole thing, baby. You need to do a little more research, watch a little more van life, watch a little more RV life, maybe go to TikTok to get some of that information. Because, see, you effing up the church's money, okay? And somebody told me today, one of my dolls, she had told me that she wanted me to tell you, Sonya, that with your condition anyway, you shouldn't be inside that little camper using that restroom. You need to be somewhere where there's plumbing, okay? Not a black box and a white box and a rainbow box. You need to be somewhere where there is a power flushing system. Absolutely. Because going inside of a bag, the doll said that she don't think that's a good idea for you. That's what she had told me.
You know.
Did you see it working though? Did you see it working?
Listen, I already know. And so I told the guy that the general manager at the dealer, but he's at another dealership, but it's the same company. And I was just telling him, like, it doesn't make sense. I'm getting poor service from your salesperson. I said, and then at service dude was cool, but I'm just looking at him like, I didn't drive all this way for you to tell me everything is everything. It's not an exaggeration. It's a true fact. It even shut off 3 times last night. So, again, like I say, one day it's great. The next day, it won't shut off. And we need to...
So one day it's great, and the next day it's a death trap. Is that what you're saying? Because Nesto Ben told you were going to catch on fire, and I'm going to keep bringing it up because that's what he had said in the text messages. Pretty much that's what I got from it. Maybe you got something different. Baby, take that Eddie Barbie back down to the Amazon. Whole Foods, they have a drop-off box. Pack that shit up, box it up. Easy drop off and return process. All you got to do is start your return process on the Amazon. Take your Eddie Barbie camper back. You don't even have to have the box, to be quite honest with you. As long as you got that return barcode on your cellular device, hand the agent, the associate that's behind the counter down there at the Amazon returns in the Whole Foods. Yeah, and that's where you need to be at anyway, Miss Holistic, Miss Natural. But anywho, hand your phone over. They will scan that code and pack that damn RV for you, and you're going to get your money back. It's that simple. It's not difficult at all. Because, baby.
Act like it's cut off and just service the whole unit and just, just look at it. Don't, not do anything. So, they did what they did. But I got to come back anyway because they had to order the part for my fan in the bathroom. They're going to put a new fan in the bathroom. So.
Oh.
Oh boy, I didn't pay all of that money.
Hold on. It ain't, hey. Go ahead. Okay. All right.
Now wait a damn minute, Nesto. Did you say AAA? Did you try to tell them young men, them young fellas to be quiet? Oh, you got to be more careful. Oh, you don't want to do that, sir. No, you don't want to do that. You're going to F around and do what? You're going to mess around and get an eye black. Yes, you're going to get one of the eyes blacked. You're going to get a bruise on your nose, a rib crack. You got to leave them young whippersnappers alone. Let me see if that's what he did. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back just a smidgen more. Hold on.
Oh boy, I didn't pay all of that money.
Hold on. It ain't, hey. Go ahead.
Sir, you don't even have enough bass in your voice to talk about something. Hey. Sit your ass on down, Ernie.
my
Okay.
love.
All right. So you made it
Yeah,
safe.
so it was all good. It's cool. Man, it was a car accident. Like, we're facing south, and it was a van, like a SUV van, not an SUV van, but a work van, a Sprinter, facing towards us with the front end up, and then a Mercedes SUV, brand new, facing the opposite way with his front end up. I'm like, how did y'all even do that? You know, how did it? Like, how did y'all even hit each other? We're all going the same way. It should have been like a side swipe or a rear end situation, but I don't know how they did it. But and there was another on the other side. There was another on this side. It was just nonstop. Every 2-3 miles, it was like an accident. I was like, what? People cannot drive. So it tripled the time it took me to get back.
Oh, okay.
Damn, the police is sick up in here. Oh my God.
Okay.
Got
Well,
free light on.
long you set up.
Yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? He said he's going to handle it personally. As soon as I said, yeah, I'm bringing it back in. He was like, no, don't do that. Let me fix your problem. Yeah, fix my problem. Because I said, I don't have a problem, with it. Just fix it. But I love the unit. I love the floor form. Just fix what's wrong with it. That's all I ask. I said, I didn't buy a new unit to have any issue. I would have bought used and anticipated problems, I said, but, you have to extend that warranty. Fix my shit. How about that?
So is it working now?
I didn't park this. I went and got my chicken sandwich from that spot. We was on the way down. I was like, get the chicken sandwich. I had to call my boy because I didn't know where it was at. He's out the country on a trip. I'm like, man, what's the name of that spot? So, yeah, I went and got the chicken sandwich. So good. And I was telling the manager, I was like, I drove like 20 miles to come get this sandwich. He's like, so he gave me a free, a free entry to come to brunch on Sunday. And I was like, wow, thank you, free food. And then a glass and some other stuff. He gave me some liquor. One of their glasses from the restaurant. It's a really, really, really nice restaurant. Super, super nice restaurant. And their food, like, is so good. So I was like, I'll be back Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was going to drive my car though for parking. I had to ask the guy at the gas station across the street. I'm like, can I run across the street and get my food? Because I got that RV and I can't really, he was like, okay, I got the RV and I can't really move it like I need to move it. There is literally no parking, for big vehicles. So yeah.
Okay.
That's all good.
Well, all right. Well, then just let me know when you made it, you settle down.
Yeah, I'll text you. Unless you want to call me back in an hour, I'll be in the drive in about an hour.
Oh, okay. You want to test it? You want to test your shooter? You want to see yourself?
But he's supposed to be grounding it and everything. And I had went to Home Depot while I was still at in the area up north. So I have the part that he needs for the plug, which takes.
Let me tell you something. If you out there on the road like that, there is so many men out here that are homeless. And when I say homeless, I mean what do they call them? Hobosexuals is what they call them. Hobo, HOB as in boy, hobosexuals, meaning they're looking for a place to stay. That is a perfect opportunity. They say them hobosexuals got some good. That's what they say. They give you a good time because they don't got a place to stay. They're usually sometimes in their mama's basement, granny's basement, so sometimes, a lot of them are willing to help you pay bills. This is what I heard. I have no experience with this, right? But they're not good men at the same time. You know what I mean? They don't do too much. They will help you pay, bills, some of them. It depends on what kind of homosexual you run into, but you need to get one of those in that RV with you so that he can help you. This man from jail can't help you. First of all, this is Edith's man. This is Edith's husband since the 1985, married to him since 1985. Let her deal with this and clean up his mess. He cannot help you from the jailhouse. He can't help you over the phone. Get you a man. Yes, get you a man to help you with everything that you got going on with this Eddie Barbie, since you don't want to return it to the Amazon. Now, I don't know if you're just doing all of this because you perform for YouTube, because you love getting attention from people who do the storyline for Ernesto, Edith's husband, Shirley's ex-husband, Martha's ex-husband, Carol's ex-husband, and whomever else. However, baby doll, you need to get a man. I thought you already had a man. I don't know. Now I could have sworn you had a new man. Let me see here. I thought she had a man when we seen the tour. Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah, she got a damn. I don't know why he's not helping. What is wrong with the man? Why isn't the man helping you? Let me go get him. He needs to be helping. That's what I think. You know what I mean? He's running around eating up the little bit of food that you got in your RV, because you know the refrigerator can only hold but so much. He done ate up all your vitamins. He done ate up all of your grapes. He done ate up and drank up all of the juice that you were needing for your new health journey. Baby, come on now. And now you on the phone with Edith's man trying to get him to help you. He can't help you behind bars. No, he cannot. But I knew she had a man. I knew that. Let me make sure y'all can hear me, because that would be terrible if we're doing all of this and you don't hear a damn thing that I'm saying. Okay, you can hear me. That's what I had thought. She had a man. I guess he couldn't handle it, baby, in that small space, and you using them people's restroom down there to the back instead of allowing that black box to fill up, so you don't even want to clean up after your own self. So you just rather go in the bag and dump it into the what? Into the man's driving up. What is it? What do you call it? In his driveway? You just want to dump right into his garbage can? I will not have that. I would have been put you out of my driveway. But for all we know, she's still in Atlanta. We don't know what's going on with this lady.
From all the 3 minutes. I just got it. Like 2 weeks ago. I don't know.
Okay, well, go ahead. Pay attention.
I love it.
All right, bye.
I love it.
All right, love you too. Bye.
Okay. All right. Call me later.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Oh.
You there?
Yeah. After 3 tries, my.
So someone's asking her about her Eddie Barbie. And, you know, she's like, I just got it. I love it. After you just complained for 49, 59, 76 minutes. Oh, child, you can't. Like, this baby here is something else. But let's get into these calls right here. Let's see what she got. What kind of fashions, honey? What kind of fashions do we have here in the RV?
My gosh, this thing is so retarded.
Oh, hold on.
I can't see you. They go ahead.
Okay, you
So,
look in the garage.
huh?
Look in the car garage.
I'm in the garage, but I'm in the van, but I'm in the garage.
That thing's in the garage?
Well, yeah, where my storage is at, it fits under in the garage. So I'm at the storage facility. I was taking all of that stuff they gave me for camping and all that crap. I was taking it out and putting it up because it was just sitting in that garage of the, hold on. It was sitting in my garage, just taking up space, and I didn't need it to. So I just took it out, put it in storage. So I'm about to go outside. How are you? My hand hurts.
Okay, well, I'll call you back. It's like you're driving.
No, you can talk to me. I was just coming to the light.
No, I can talk to you.
Huh?
I can call you right back because you're
No,
driving.
I'm Nobody. I'm at the garage. I can talk to you right here.
You said you're at the light, though.
No, I'm at the garage gate. I'm just sitting at the gate. Nobody's in here but me and one of the girls. And her car won't start, so she's not coming out from time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Where's your glasses at? There you go, squinting.
Huh? Squint. My glasses. Let me sure make somebody blind.
No, that ain't making you blind. Okay. Well, at least you can see better. How about that?
I can see. Yeah.
So I think Sonya looks better here. A previous video visit, it was looking, she was looking like she was looking unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, some of you will say, no, she doesn't. Liar. But no, all jokes aside, I feel like she looks better on May 25th. It looks like she's having a better day. The skin looks even. I don't know if she's getting more sunlight. But I think she looks better here. What do you all think? Honey, don't get the cussing me out because y'all, honey, come on here. Now, can't we all get along? All right.
Okay, well, happy holiday to you. Happy holiday to you. At least I know you don't care about all that, but I can't be acting like I'm still locked up, getting institutionalized. Yeah.
Happy holiday.
Yeah. Okay, what you got going on today? Chilling?
I'm about to go find some food. And I already went to the gym and worked out and everything.
Okay, that's good.
Took my shower, washed my hair. It's just in a bun. Got RV hair now. I just keep wearing buns now.
Okay.
I got RV hair. And I'm gonna go to the
Sonya, now I watch van life. I watch a few people down here on the YouTube living life on the road, living in their cars, vans, converting the school bus into their homes. I watch a few, okay? Not all the time, but I am subscribed to a couple of them because I feel like you just don't know what's going on out here with this world. So I just like to look at different survival modes just in case. I'm just being honest with you. I told you I used to be a conspiracy. Let's not, and let me not get in my soapbox. Let's just say I watch certain things just in case, I have to live my life out here off the grid is all I'm going to say. Now, Sonya, baby, it's okay if you went to the Planet Fitness. This is what most people do who live a van life or an RV life and they're not on an RV campground. A lot of people will get that membership down there to the Planet Fitness just so they can wash their ass. You know what I mean? Get a chance to feel like they're getting a good cleansing because they have a shower down at the Planet Fitness. It's a, less expensive type of monthly membership. Some do take advantage of working out, but more so people have the membership just so that they can shower, use the restroom one good time, shampoo the hair, brush the teeth and all of the things and feel like they're still in a regular restroom versus utilizing the things on their RV camper or whatever you want to call it. It's okay. You don't have to lie to kick it. Do y'all think Sonya actually worked out at the Planet Fitness or did she just go to shower, excuse my language, shit and shave? Y'all let me know. I said it, baby. Sometimes I try to be dainty and ladylike, but not today.
Get the water, like I always do. Go get some food and just hang out.
Okay, is it hot down there?
Pardon me?
Is it hot outside out there?
Hell yeah, I feel like it's 90.
Oh, it's a lot of people out there?
Of course, it's a lot of people. It's a holiday.
Oh.
A lot of people.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to pay attention to what's going on then around you since there's that many people out there.
I'm still in the high police area. I'm not in any type of, I always like go to like extreme safe places.
Oh, ain't nowhere safe no
Yeah.
more. Ain't nowhere safe no more.
Yeah.
What ain't nowhere safe. Okay, you in an office building or in your house, ain't nowhere safe no more.
Anything could pop off, right? A
Yeah,
drive-by, a mass
yeah,
shooting, a ghetto fight. I don't know. And
anything. Hey, well,
you
yeah.
gotta bob and weave. Gotta bob and weave. I went
You
into the
sure?
mall yesterday and bought some stuff. I went and bought what did I buy? I went and bought some shorts and some underwear.
Okay, they still got the malls open. I thought they're closing malls down. There ain't no revenue coming through now.
This mall is one of the largest. It's like the second or third largest.
God damn, Nesto, you show is negative. Are you jealous? Y'all think, wait a minute. Is Nesto jealous or he just don't give a damn right now? You want her to catch on fire. You want her to return her Eddie Barbie. Ain't nowhere safe, not even the mall. You thought all the malls have been closed, but when you had your raggedy ass down there at somebody's mall and shopping center, it was okay, wasn't it? When you was running around acting like you ain't never had nothing before.
Turn around.
Get into it.
All angles.
Happy Easter, honey.
Turn around.
Listen, don't he look nervous, y'all? Look, watch. Like he never had nothing before. Look.
Yeah.
Look.
There you go. Turn around.
Look like he been out all night, huh? Not on a bender because, you know, they say Brother Nesto's not on drugs, but baby, he been digging out something. I don't know who or what. But look at the face, honey. He's been out all night. Look.
Come on now, Ernie. But guess what? You both enjoy. You deserve one another. She's negative Nancy. He's negative Nesto. I love it, but I'm going to point it out because I'm reacting to their privacy that we are invading. Absolutely. But goddamn, you're the bad news bear. She's the bad news bears. It's just like, golly, can anybody get a dose of happiness? You all are both toxic, if you ask
Largest
me.
in the country. I think the Minneapolis Mall might be the biggest in the United States. That one, and then I think this one is the third largest. But no, it was a nice crowd in there yesterday.
Okay, you sitting out about.
This is like it's like Phipps. Is that what you call it, Phipps Plaza? But it's like eight times the size of it. But it's got like all the shops, you know, all the shops and all that type of stuff. Hey,
Okay.
OB. Hey, Papa.
Hey, somebody got to do it, ain't it? Somebody got to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, Papa.
But other than that, you're doing okay. Everything good with you. You're moving around pretty good.
I am wonderful. I can't complain.
Your generator running good.
Man, that thing cut off today. It was good yesterday, but that thing cut off today twice.
Oh,
I gotta go back down there. Anyway, because they gotta fix the fan that's in the bathroom. So they're gonna fix that. Everything else they said was fine, which is not. And then I talked to my salesperson's general manager, and then I called the owner of the company because either they're gonna fix it.
Are you taking it back?
I don't want to. I really like it. I mean, they could replace it with the same thing.
Okay, but that's what they need to do then, because you're gonna mess around people with a whole bunch of problems that you don't want to deal with later on down the line. So just go and get it right the first time. Don't be fooling around, getting emotional attached to something that's not trying to be attached to you.
It's so easy. It's just so easy. Just saying, I gotta move everything out and all that crap. I guess it's one day.
That's okay. Yeah, that's it. Don't take number one day, but I'd rather deal with that one day than deal with 6 months to a year later.
Because you got to drive hours to get it fixed. It's not like I can just go down the street and get it fixed.
Okay, where else you going?
Hours.
What else you doing?
Nothing.
Okay, I thought. You got something to do now. You got something to do. You're doing something out there.
I ain't doing nothing. You know what? I'm doing more than what I was doing in that damn apartment. I tell you that much. That apartment man, that apartment was some bum ass living. Or a house, same thing. You know, it's just very repetitive. You go to that location, you get up.
You talking to a nigga in jail. Now, I don't know what's bum ass living. This nigga been in jail since 2022. So apartment and living in a house is bum ass living. But just because you can still have your apartment and your house and just travel all year. All year you can travel 365. You can travel. You don't never have to show up to your apartment or your house until you go back to pack, maybe, sleep overnight, and then it's time for you to go to your next location. You're going to tell me, because you didn't even get, what is it, a C class? You don't even have anything that's considered luxury, right? And when I say luxury, I'm talking about something. We know Nesto got a little height on him. You know what I mean? He got a little length on him. When I say luxury, because, Nesto likes luxury. Do you like luxury?
Let me show you something clear. It's the bedroom. Come on, let me show you the shower. Let me show you everything. Gotta get it to you. Come on. All right, here we go. Shower, room, hot tub. Let me show you upstairs where the players go at. This thing selling for $2 million. $2 million.
We talking about a upstairs, a downstairs, a shower, hot tub. Baby, he about to walk upstairs. That's him walking upstairs. He don't give a damn about that box that you're talking about. You say apartment is bum ass living, and you are down there in the Eddie Barbie. Barbie would never crap inside of a bag. No, she would not. You like to tiptoe around in your little open toe sandal shoes, no matter if it's hot or cold outside, thinking you cute, looking curious is what some will say in the chat with your fashions. And you mean to tell me that apartment and home life is bum living when you can't even completely do a cartwheel inside of that RV camper that you're riding around in? Girl, ain't nobody trying to hear none of that. So you just say anything because you know it's going to make us react. Come on, girl. What do you mean? It's repetitive. I think shitting in the bag, excuse me, I got to say it just like that. Shitting in the bag is crazy. That's definitely repetitive and insane if you ask me. If you want to compare the two, I'm just saying it's insane if we're going to compare the two. Baby, I done got on a tangent. Let this lady talk. She done made me sick already.
You walk around, you go to bed, you leave, you come back.
You're bored. That's what you're saying.
I mean, it wasn't for me. Let's say that. Some people like that stuff.
Oh, okay. So you got some action going on, because you got a lot of action going on.
Well, you wake up and you just be like, oh, what are we doing today? And it's just something different from yesterday. What's going to be my view today? Or what area will I be in? What people will I see? And then you just hang out all day long. And then I just, at nighttime, go back in and park.
They get bored at night?
I'll be so tired.
What?
Because I'm up at 7, 8 o'clock every day now.
Well, that's good.
I don't know why. I just pop up 7, sometimes 6:30. I'm up, and then I be like, all right. Then I jump out the bed, which I got this lovely mattress I bought yesterday. Oh my God, it's so heavenly. And then so I jump out the bed. It's nothing to clean. It's like all of 2 seconds worth of house. So it takes me 5 minutes to make the bed up and sweep the floor, and then go to the gym. Come back, get dressed. Well, I get dressed in the parking lot of the gym. So I come in from the gym and I do everything in the parking lot because I'm at home. I don't have to drive nowhere. And then I just go find food. And then I just,
Oh, what the hell? If you're already in the gym, why aren't you taking your clothes? Why aren't you getting dressed in them people's gym? Are you really going to the gym? If you're in the gym, at the gym, why would you get dressed in the parking lot and make yourself uncomfortable when you can just do that inside of the gym? They say common sense ain't so common. That's what I think. That's what my grandmama had told me. Girl, this is.
Anybody harass you in that thing?
No. Two older ladies pulled up on me yesterday. One was 80 and the other one was her sister. So she had to be like in her 70s because the one was just turned 80 and they pulled up on me. They was like, we didn't expect to see a black woman driving. And I was like, she was like, I used to RV in my younger days. She said she drove all the way to Alaska, down the coast. She said, get in that thing and drive it. And I was like, talking about a simpler time back in the 80s?
Right.
80s, because she's 80 years old. So probably talking about the 80s and the 70s when she did this. When gas was 75 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
Some places down here it's $2.69. Then you drive down the street and it's $3.69. Because I haven't bought gas in years. Since I had the Audi. That was the last time I bought gas. So I was like, this is crazy. I'm up here worried about gas prices. Why? Because my shit, it burned gas just sitting. When I took that 5-hour drive back from the dealership and I was sitting in traffic the whole time, it was eating up my gas while I was just sitting there. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, because your stuff was. Well, you had diesel.
Well, maybe you need to take it on back. Then they give you a sign. Go and take that thing on back. And get you something that's gonna make sense, because you shouldn't be burning gas sitting there.
That was a fluke of a thing. But no,
it ain't no fluke.
So is Nesto a hater? Is Nesto jealous, or is he just over Sonya? That was 3 different questions. So let me try that again. Do you think Nesto is over Sonya? That's question number 1. Question number 2, is Nesto jealous that she's living her life right now and not really paying him any attention, meaning that she is telling him everything positive and her great experiences? Of course, she's throwing in some of the issues that she's having with her Eddie Barbie. But do you feel like he's hating and he's jealous? Let me know what you all think. I feel like he's giving a vibe of like, I don't give a damn and nor do I give a uck. Okay, just go and return that box to Amazon already. It's a different type of Nesto that I'm experiencing. What do you think? Let me know.
Listen, it ain't no fluke, because in a minute, there's going to be a lot of people fleeing from other cities. Listen, it's going to be a lot of people fleeing from other cities to move to other cities, sitting in traffic, get where they're going. I'm going to give you about 6 more months, and you can like, dog, he said that. Because that's what I'm reading. That's what I'm seeing, and there's a pattern behind it. Yes.
I'm cool. If the grid go down, I'm good. I got generator, and I got half-ass generator, and I got sun. I got solar.
Yeah, that solar ain't gonna go so far if you can't move it. Yeah.
I don't need gas for my solar. I only need gas for my air and my generator.
Nah, you do need air. You do need gas when you're trying to move it.
I gas in my car. I'm down to 100 miles to eat. I always fill it up when I get to 100. It just feels better when you just keep putting $50 in it instead of 120, 120, 120. So every time I get halfway down, I just throw $50 in it. Go throw $50 in it. Go throw $50 in it.
Well, you won't burn them but 20.
Baby, Nesto's like, you keep throwing $50 in it, $50 in it, $50 in it. What about me? That's what he's thinking.
Bitch, you on here reading scripture? Where the fuck that money at, bitch? Where is the money, nostalgia? And then, hold on, nostalgia not even her motherfucking name.
Nesto's like, bitch, I know you lying. Give me the $50. The hell you talking about? You $50 here, $50 here, $50 here. How much is on Nesto's phone account? How much is on his books? He ain't trying to hear none of that. Baby Nesto trying to get off the phone, and I know it. How many phone calls do we got? This is visit 1, phone call 1, visit 1. Then we got visit 2, visit 3, and visit 4. So but this is 1, 2, visit 2, visit 3, and visit 4. Okay.
5 if you're going to get the diesel. Right. That's what I'm telling you.
But the diesel, they don't make diesel this short. They make the diesel is 24 feet. This is the shortest diesel. And it was the Mercedes chassis, because that's what I was trying to get. But then I was like, I didn't want to jump in and not like it and be so. I wanted something I could get in and get out.
It's gonna be hard. They're gonna be hard to get in and out if everything's not working.
Well, everything's under warranty, so they're gonna fix this shit or they're gonna get it. I'm under 2 warranties, my extended and the regular warranty.
Okay.
I only have 2,000 miles on this thing right now. I'm 2,000 miles in. So they better fix it.
Okay.
Yes, they better fix it.
All right then. Well then, you know what you gotta do then. What? Cereal. Cereal and water. That's it. Cereal and water.
We ain't even got no milk. You better put some water on that damn shit.
Cereal and water. I'm on a fast, so hey, 14 more.
Baby, one thing about Shay, and I got to throw myself in here, and one thing about the unfiltered doll, baby, we are going to find the clips. We will find the clips to put in at the right time. And I love that. I love the humor. You have to understand, in order to find the perfect clip, you got to be silly. You just have to be a person that does not really take shit serious to find the right clip. And I got to play that back. That shit was funny. Hold on.
You gotta do it then. What? Cereal. Cereal and water. That's it. Cereal and water.
We ain't even got no milk. You better put some water on that damn shit.
Cereal and water. I'm on a fast, so hey, 14 more is gonna be it.
What kind of fast are you on, nigga? Excuse my choice of words here today. What kind of fast are you on, Nesto? Because, sir, is it a fast from different foods? Are you telling us you're just eating cereal and water? You really can't be on a fast when it comes to eating and food down there at the jailhouse, because you're already limited anyway. So what kind of fast are you on this time? Does the fast include something else other than chatting on this phone with Sonya, text messaging, and carrying on? I would love to know what kind of fast this is, baby. I guess you figured after they told you that charge has been indicted, I guess you said, let me go on. They talking about some capital punishment. Well, shit, let me go ahead and see if St. Peter is going to hear me now. Let me go on another fake fast. Child, this is a mess.
Okay, so you didn't gain any weight, right? Because everybody keep coming out of there fat, right?
What are you talking about?
I'm thinking about so fat. I'm like, what the hell? What is he eating in there? Is he getting a special menu? Because why is he coming out like I know, it ain't not, that food is not edible at all.
The deal is they be overindulging themselves. That's what it is. A lot of them be on that stuff when they be out there, and then they come back in
coming
here.
out 50 pounds better. Fat.
That's because that's their regular weight. The regular weight is not on the street like that.
They come in small. Then they blow up in there. And
well, that's it.
Not jail.
That's what I'm now.
If you would shut the hell up and let the prisoner talk, what he's trying to tell you is a lot of people who go in jail, they're out here on that shit. Now, when we say that shit, it could be crack, it could be cocaine, it could be Fetty Wap, it could be pills, it could be any type of substance abuse you want to name. Okay? So what happens is when they get down in the jailhouse, they gain weight because they have to sit, they have to detox and withdraw all of those things, all of those toxins out of their body, and then they replace it with a lot of junk food and the food that is not edible that they're serving the people down there in the jailhouse. Listen, Linda, please. Okay, but then you have some people like Day, Quantarvius, and them, Ronton, and all of them. Some of them, they get out buff and bulked up because they're doing what? Working out and carrying on, okay? It's different for everybody, but you never take the time to listen, ma'am. Damn.
They be eating 5 or 6 trays. You know, they have addiction if they're smoking or whatever, drinking a lot on the street.
Yeah.
They come in.
And they come in here now because they can't do all that smoking and cracking and drinking and leaning.
Yeah, that's all. They be to their normal old man looking self at a young age. No, I don't eat like that. I don't do all
I know
that.
you're skinny. I bought your clothes, so I know how skinny you are. But I'm like,
I'm not skinny now. I'm not that now.
I know. You know what I mean.
Yeah, but no, I don't do all that. No.
You're very body conscious.
Yeah, I don't want to do looking like that.
I know.
Yeah.
You're trying to fall off.
Not even in my casket. I don't want to look like I can't even get in the casket.
Man, this dude fell out the casket. They was walking him out the thing going down the stairs, and he fell out the bottom of the casket. I was like, wow. So either he looked to be a little overweight, but he didn't look. It was a normal size casket, but he looked to be a little thick. So it could have been a combination of the cheapness of the casket and his thickness. But his whole body fell out on the stairs, and everything in it just fell, and everybody was just like, oh my God. Like, what do? You gotta rush out and pick up a body, and then like, you can't put them back in there. The bottom's gone.
Well,
they had to wrap them up, drop them in there. I don't know. I don't want to cast it, but that's crazy.
Okay. So did your kids checked on you since you've been out there in the wilderness out there? You know.
My daughter has called me every day. My son called me he calls every other day. My daughter calls every day. But yeah. Okay. And my granddaughter calls every 2 days. So, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's fine. Everybody's great. It's all good.
Okay. That's good then. As long as you're all right, everybody checking on you out there, you're happy. You seem like you got more energy out there. Do you feel like you got more energy out there?
I got more energy.
You still taking your horse pills?
That's the struggle. No, I haven't taken that vitamin in 3 days.
What?
But I've been eating more. I've been definitely eating twice a day. So I would eat once a day, and sometimes not even. So I do eat twice a day. That I do. Yeah, I do eat twice a day. And one out of the 2 meals actually stay with me. So I feel myself a little heavier.
Okay. All right then. Well, seeing because you're more active, so that kind of makes it.
Yeah, bulking up. I'll be 100 pounds. I'll be 100 pounds before we know it. She's gonna be 100 pounds. Oh my God, 100.
Okay, your head still hurt?
Well, baby, you can use 100 or maybe 115 like me. Maybe you can get like me, baby. And no, we ain't on mute because I know somebody's in the chat with the foolishness. Maybe you can get, I said, like me. Maybe she can be 115 pounds like myself. Okay? Yeah. Because, baby, now why aren't you taking the vitamins? You are in that little small RV. You have no excuse. Put the vitamins in the refrigerator so that when you open that refrigerator to get yourself some water or some fresh pressed juice or your grapes or your leftover chicken sandwich or Alfredo, you can see it. That's how you remember to take your vitamins. You want to have those vitamins somewhere where you have no choice but to remember because it's right there in your face. Okay, ma'am? You need to take your vitamins so you don't be out here looking like you be looking. You know how you can get, right? Now, I don't like to play this, but sometimes I got to go down here just to remind you, just in case. I know you don't watch the YouTube streets, but I'm talking to the people in the chat. Baby, you don't want to. Where you at? Let me find you. Where you at? There you are. You know what I mean? Definitely put those vitamins front and center in your refrigerator so that when you crank that thing open, it's looking right at you and you say, oh, let me take this real quick. Okay, I said what I said. I ain't said nothing wrong. I'm just trying to help you. People don't want to help you. They don't like you, girl.
It's a hit or miss. If I don't think about it, I don't feel it. So it's like a faint headache. I mean, I saw myself this morning, like feeling it. And then I kind of like started doing stuff and kind of ignoring it. And then when I cleaned out the garage and put everything up, except for my surge and my power cord, I left those out. It just feels like it's faint. It could go either way. But I'm about to go find me some food. I'm just trying to figure out what I have a taste for. Do I want pasta or do I want to go? I think I want pasta.
Okay, but go ahead and just let me know when you want me to hit your back. Then this thing cut off 7 o'clock, so just let me know when you want me to hit your back.
Okay, 5 o'clock is fine.
Okay, cool. Enjoy your day today. How about that one? A good one. A good day today. You know, did you say your prayers? Did you say your prayers?
I always pray when you ask me to. You know.
Well, come on now.
You're going to find a way to manipulate somebody to do something for you that they don't want to do. She is an atheist. She does not want to pray. Leave that lady alone. And why would you want? And see, here's the thing. You only want her to pray for you. The same God that you're sitting back, I believe, lying to, not telling the truth, like God doesn't know, right? For those of us who do believe in God, everybody's different. I'm not here to shame anybody's belief system right now. That's not what I'm here to do. But why would you ask somebody who has told you over and over and over again that they don't believe in God? Leave the lady alone. See, that's your problem. But see, if you would call Edith, because she's been married to you since 1985, still currently married to you in 2025. Ask her to pray for you. Golly. I mean, come on.
Come on now.
When you ask, I do it, but normally I don't pray. So.
Okay, well, let's pray when you eat your food. Can you do that for me? Pray, because you seem like you're getting better, seem like you're happier, seem like you got more energy right now, you know. I mean, come on now.
No, I can't do that because that would kind of seem like I have some type of belief in what I'm doing.
Hold on.
I pray on your behalf to your God, and that's what I do because you believe.
I sure do. To the very end. I'm talking about.
And that's
sure will.
Right.
Yep, sure will.
I'm the one that's out here.
Okay, well,
out there lost tonight.
You ain't lost. Wait
a minute now.
On behalf of you, what I do for you and on behalf of you, but for myself, I do not. So I do not. I've never for myself ever. So.
Well, you should. You should. I'm really saying that because you're a great person. So I it's the same. So tighten up. How about that?
I'm a great person because I believe in respecting all.
Everybody shut the hell up at this point in time. God damn. If you wanted a prayer partner, maybe you would have done what you needed to do to keep the wife that you had, the other wife, Shirley. Maybe if you gave a damn about your relationship with God and having someone, what do they say, equally yoked or whatever you want to throw out there, then maybe you wouldn't, you would still have Shirley to call and to text for prayer, Bible study, and all of the things. Where the hell is infamous Sylvia, the Bible lady, to pray with you? Is the Bible lady here in the hey honey bunny, are you willing to pray? The Bible lady, now come on, now you in here in the chat, not Sylvia, we got another Bible lady. Baby, if you here, yeah, honey, they say she get the bar. Yeah, that's what they had said, honey, about the Bible lady. Yeah. That's what they had said, baby. Bible lady, do you have time to pray with Brother Nesto? Or is that just your name for the YouTube? I know she cussing me out in the chat. Let me leave the Bible lady alone. Okay, let me finish here. But shut up, Nesto. You're getting on my damn nerves. Really, you are. She does not want to pray.
Things that are living, plants, animals, and people.
Okay, but
and I help when I can. And that's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to always be helpful to those around you. And sometimes to strain. I bought this guy some shoes yesterday at Walmart. I went in there to get my mattress, right? And he came up to me and he was like, my mom died. And I was like, well, I'm sorry to hear that. He said, well, can you help me buy some shoes? And he's my age, right? Because mom was like 90 or 80 when she died or whatever.
I'm writing this bitch up. I cannot deal with it. So you telling me you was down there in the people's Walmarts and this man just came out of nowhere from the pet aisle, and he said, oh, hey, how are you? My mother passed away, and he's your age, and he said, I got these shoes right here. Is it a possibility? Do you got about $40 on you for me to get these shoes? And you bought him some shoes. Are you making these things up? Girl, something is but do y'all believe that Sonya was in Walmart and somebody ran up on her, a grown-ass man the same age? Sonya is in her 50s, mind you. Keep in mind. And this man ran up on her to let him know about his mother, and may she rest in peace, if somebody did tell her in the Walmart that they lost their mother. And do you think after he told her that story, he asked her to purchase the shoes?
And he was just saying, I didn't go to her funeral. And he was like, I'm from Detroit. And I'm like, really? I used to live in Detroit. He was like, really? And then he was kind of off. You could tell he was kind of off, but kind of there, not crazy, but kind of, because of how he was talking. And he said, I'm short $11. Can you help me buy me some shoes? And I said, sure. So the lady at the register was so mean to him, because I guess he had came up there and he only had $24. He thought he had $27. He had $24. And it was all crumbled up. And then she was like, so he went looking for somebody to help him buy the shoes. And so then he was sitting down and he just looked up and asked me. And I was like, yes, no problem. And he gave me the crumbled up money. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? So when we went back to the register, she was like, he has to go somewhere else. And I'm like, why? Why does he have to go somewhere else? You're the cash register. He's got the money. Let him buy the shoe. Like she was just she was mean. She was mean. And whatever is wrong with him, because there's something a little off with him, like they're just like, he just had no respect for his issue, So I ended up buying him. And, you know, he thanked me. He went left, I went right. You know, you just got to help people that need help. He said, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. And I said, that's what I'm talking about. And he didn't ask for cash. She just said, help me buy these shoes. So I was like, I'll help you buy the shoes.
There's a possibility, if I'm just going to throw something in the air and catch it right now, that some of this story is true. I don't know which. You got to pick and choose what's true and what's false. Okay. So it's a possibility. It's possible. I don't know. You know, some people, they lie like this and they can make it up right then and there, right? Now, there's some details that I'm going to listen to. If I'm going to catch that possibility, I really don't give an F. But if I'm going to act like I give a damn, if I want to catch a possibility of this having some type of truth, then there might be a portion of this story that's true. I want you to tell me which portion it is. Now, y'all know that the doll is working on a project. I'm not in the chat right now, but I am in the comments. So you can drop down in the comments to let me know what you think if you're catching a replay. I'm leaving the chat up for a live chat premiere because I know the dolls like talking to one another. I will pop in and be like, hey, y'all, but I can't individually speak to everybody right now. Okay, but what do you think? This is part 1 of the most recent jail calls and tablet visits from phone calls from prison with a date span of May 23rd to May 26th. So after this phone call ends here, which is a tablet visit, we will pick up on part 2. Hopefully we can go live tomorrow to do part 2 early in the morning. Okay, so let's finish this phone call out and I am out of here. Happy birthday to you in advance if it's your birthday, baby. Happy birthday to you and many, many more. It's a blessing to see another year. I hope you got everything, or you plan to get everything that you wanted to get today. I hope you plan to eat good. I know you better be looking good, feeling good, and smelling good. Cross country cruise her. I hope you are feeling better. She had outpatient surgery yesterday. She asked for our prayers yesterday in the chat. If she is in the rose bushes or if she is out and about here on the YouTube streets, baby, hugs and kisses to you. I hope you do feel better and all was well yesterday, because that's what we prayed for and claimed for you. All right. And let me finish out this call, and then we are going to play the birthday song and end this pre-recorded video. Thank you all for joining me. I love y'all down. Let's continue.
Okay, you did a good deed. You did a good.
Help people. Every day I help somebody outside.
Okay, well you be careful out there now. You be careful out there.
Every day I help somebody. That's what I always. As long as they don't look like a drug addict, I try to help females. You know, but I will help a guy on occasion. But I try to help females first, only because they're usually mothers or whatever. But the guys, this one guy got into it with me at the light. He wanted me to give him some money, and I didn't have any money. And he was arguing me down. And I'm sitting here like, I don't even know you. Why are you arguing about my pockets? You know, and just arguing me down. And I had to really think, like, maybe he's just a little short in the mind, you know, and you know.
Listen, you in that box you in right now?
I wasn't in this. This was when I was in, I think I was in my BMW. This was a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
But I was just like, why are you all in my pockets? You know?
You talking about somebody being on drugs, baby. Listen, this story that you done told in the last 10 minutes, what are you even talking about? Girl, I'm not about to y'all can entertain it in the chat. I bet I don't. Chat, this lady is crazy. Do you hear me?
I think when I had that white one. Or the gray one, I don't know what I had. But anyway, yeah, I was in a city. I think it was the white one.
Okay, well I'll call you. I'll get something to eat. I'll call you back.
Find me some food. Or call me.
Okay, cool.
5 o'clock.
All right. Okay, love. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey.
You must be in a bad.
Child, listen. She's crazy. Like that last 10 minutes, what was she even talking about? Is my mic on? Yes. What was she talking about in that last 10 minutes? Like is she making up things? I would hate to call somebody a liar, and that's not the case, right? There are some people who just have a chaotic way of living and shit be going on. And I just would hate to be that person to shit on somebody's stories and to say, you're a liar. But unfortunately, it just doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense, but whatever, child. Listen, this is girl, come on, take your time, baby. Come take your time, Pastor. This is a disclaimer. The views are personal opinions only. The content is for entertainment purposes only, but this is real life. For those of you listening, the views and opinions shared in this live stream or in this pre-recorded video reflect personal experiences and perspectives, good and bad opinions you may disagree with or you may agree with. My guest opinions, meaning my dolls and the people in the chat and in the comments, they do have their freedom to express and their freedom of speech, okay? So now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to tell you what.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What happened, y'all? Did the song, child, what didn't happen? Oh, I must. Okay, well, I guess that's all we got, honey. Here's a word from one of our sponsors, or maybe you need a little more. You know what? Since this was a negative Nancy type of live, I do have a word from one of our sponsors.
Just know that 2025 is the year that everybody is going to be swiped off this earth. Y'all will be swiped off this earth. Just know that 2025 is the year that everybody is going to be swiped off this earth. Y'all will be swiped off this earth. Just know that 2025.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Unfiltered Doll Reactions.
Alright, Slash.
Oh, what you working for?
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out, call it what I'm